I just filmed a video and it kind of veered off into a completely different topic, which is the topic I want to talk about right now. Basically, my opinions on consumerism. Well, not really opinions, just, I guess opinions. I don't know, it's just gonna be whatever comes to my mind. I try my best to be conscious, self-aware, and intentional with the majority of things in my life. And that includes being very, very intentional with every single purchase that I make. And then when I say that, I really mean that, to the point where my man knows to check the fabric tag on every piece of clothing to see if it's made out of acrylic, polyester, cotton, how much polyester, is it a blend, is it linen? He knows now. And I find that so funny. Yeah, like I feel like most people, they're so, not, and I don't mean this to be like I'm so much better or like I'm holier than thou than other people. I'm not. I have a lot of free time on my hands, so I got to research and learn more. And I'm sure if people had the time to research and learn, they would probably come to the same conclusion. And I'm sure this stuff is gonna be in mainstream news at some point. I feel like I'm a strange person. I care about a lot of things. I don't know anything about K-pop. I don't know anything about K-dramas. I don't know anything about anime. I don't know anything about pop culture. I don't know anything about music in general. I don't know anything about movies. I don't know anything about anything. The only thing I really know about and care about is, buying quality food, buying whole food, purchasing from ethically sourced places, if stuff is, organic, GMO free, if clothing is made out of plastic versus cotton or linen or wool or any natural fibers. Like, that's the stuff I care about, is being very intentional with voting with your dollar. I have transitioned from conventional shampoos to bar shampoos because I didn't want to buy giant tubs or giant bottles of plastic when buying shampoo. Also, the sulfates in conventional shampoos are very, very bad for you and your scalp, and that's probably why most people have very bad itchy scalp and dandruff. Literally everything. I can just look around my room and basically I know a good majority of the things here is made out of plastic. Yeah, but like even when I'm buying makeup, everything is in plastic. Whereas, I think 30 years ago, 50 years ago, like the compact mirrors and compact cases were actually made out of metal compacts, like alloy. Like they were actually good quality, very good quality makeup products. And there wasn't 30, 50 different makeup brands that you could purchase from that were mass producing 50 different products all made out of plastic. They probably only had like 3 or 4 lip shades. I will say, skin shades are different. It's a different category altogether. I can recognize how a lot of older Victorian era historical things had so much more beauty and intention and quality behind it, quality material behind it. Like when you look at cars and houses and like goddamn door handles, like there was so much more intention, decor, quality, beauty behind it, and function too. Like I remember I saw on YouTube there was like the little lipstick tube cases or something that you could just spring open, and it had a little mirror and you could like apply your lipstick with it, and it's all metal. Like those are beautiful. Like we should use those. Like come on now. And people are still selling them on Etsy That's how durable they are. Makeup ingredients were probably not the best, but we're not talking about makeup ingredients right now. We're talking about plastic. Yeah, just there's so much more quality back in the day. And when I look at modern stuff, modern is ugly. It's very ugly. Like, I told my man, if we ever buy a house, I want a very old Victorian style house. Like, those are so beautiful. My God. And all the older houses are being torn down to make these ugly, ugly square cubes. And I'm so sorry if you own one, but you live a sad life. I'm sorry, it's so ugly. And the sad part is that I used to think, I used to like modern. And you can tell my frontal lobe has closed because I actually prefer old furniture, old quality like armchairs and nice sofas and stuff. Like, I don't know. And you can tell when you're wearing 100% or like majority cotton fabric t-shirt or like a majority cotton fabric like pants versus when you're wearing a polyester t-shirt or polyester pants. You can feel the difference. I am not kidding. Once you've like actually get used to wearing nice quality clothing, feels so much nicer, so much better. And I think with this too, with buying like higher quality pieces of clothing, you don't buy as much either because it's so expensive. You really have to be intentional with what you want. You have to think about what it is that you want, what you're looking for, because you know you can't just go online and buy 3 or 4 of the same shirts for like $5-10. You know, like it really, once your mind shifts between quantity to quality, if I had to look back at my mindset before, like when I would buy something off of Shein, like a nice cute top or something, my thought process or my mentality was, this is cute and cheap. Why not? But in a couple of years, I'll probably not want to wear that anymore. Or maybe not even years, a couple months more like. And I think now it's just like, I just know more. I just know that polyester in itself is not good for you, because it's not just the fact that it's like on your skin, it's the fact that you're breathing in microplastics are getting into the air, aka dust. Yes, majority of the dust in your house is made from it's being caused by all the plastics in your house. So that polyester couch you have, the polyester bedding you have, the polyester curtains you have, all of these things contribute to creating more dust in your home, aka creating a lot more air pollution in your home, and you're breathing that in. You know, your skin absorbs some of the plastics too. Maybe not a lot, but it's still there. And even when you want to get rid of it, it's gonna be in the landfills for quite a long time. When you know all this stuff, it's like, yeah, I don't want to buy from fast fashion stores. I want to make a video about all the secondhand clothing items that I purchased that are really good quality and that I found a lot on Poshmark. And to be honest, there's a lot of really good secondhand clothing online that are, 100% natural fibers and fabrics. And, I much rather purchase those than buying a brand new plastic sweater, because that's basically what you're doing. And, with makeup and perfumes, like all of those scented products are endocrine disruptors, which means like all the scents and the perfumes and the parfums that you see on the back of the labels, But basically all the scented products are really bad for your endocrine system, which is basically in charge of your hormones. And without proper hormones, you can't have a functioning reproductive system. Like I went a couple weeks ago, I was looking for waterproof, non-waterproof mascara and non-waterproof eyeliner. I could not find non-waterproof eyeliner until I searched for a specific brand. Well, my fiance found this specific brand. It was a Clinique non-waterproof eyeliner. And the reason why I didn't want non-waterproof was because basically the chemical that makes your cosmetics waterproof are PFAS, which are forever chemicals. And that forever chemical is in your bloodstream for like probably 5+ years. Like your body literally cannot process it. It takes years for it to get out. And if it does, I don't know, like, and PFAS isn't just in makeup, it's in the non-stick cookware. It's in pans, cook pans, non-stick baking trays and stuff. Which is a whole other thing. I'm like, oh my God, I can't. It's just when you know, it's like a symbiotic relationship. Whatever is bad for us is also bad for the planet. Whatever is bad for the planet is also bad for us. So we may as well just, you know, combine everything and do our best for everybody, the planet and us. You know what I mean? I don't really go into Sephora at all anymore because I know all the perfumes and stuff there are the worst for your endocrine system. Anything scented, so that includes candles, unless they're specifically made with essential oils, only essential oils, and not any extra manufactured artificial stuff. I feel like I sound like such a hippie or something, but I remember like way back a few months ago, I think, my friends and we went to Sephora, and one of my friends was like spraying the perfumes and like trying to test and smell which ones she liked better. And I could hear myself in my mind ready to like nag her and be like, you know, those are not good for you. It's really bad for your body and your endocrine system and your hormones and blah, blah, blah. I think there's a time and place to do that because she really wanted a perfume. You can kind of gauge if a person's going to really receive what you're trying to tell them. So I could have told her, but I know she probably wouldn't listen. And she'd probably think I'm just being like a party pooper, even though I'm just really just concerned. Yeah, there's a couple of YouTubers I watch that I really enjoy. I really like Yvonne Burkhart. I really like Heal Thyself. By the way, these are like professional people. Like I think Dr. Yvonne Burkhart is a toxicologist. The host of Heal Thyself was a naturopath. There are other YouTubers, but I can't remember them right off the top of my head. Yeah, most of the items I buy are non-plastic if I can help it. For example, this is just a rant, I guess. There's no rhyme or reason to this, but for example, this water spray bottle, my fiance got this for me when we were at Marshall's, and we went to Winners the other day, like last week, to the home section at Winners, and they had a lot of these bottles, but when I picked it up, it was all plastic, every single one of them. I could not find a glass spray bottle, even though I would love to purchase another one of these. And even when I went on Amazon to look for another spray bottle like this, most of them are plastic. I'm sure if I stopped to really like dig through all the listings, I probably could have found a glass one. Everywhere you look, there's always plastic, and it's so hard to just try to not buy anything plastic. It's so hard. When my fiance and I moved in, or like when he moved into his condo, I told him, like, we are not going to buy plastic if I can help it. Like, we're only going to buy wood, glass, metal, stainless steel. That's it. Maybe silicone, but even then, silicone is like, unless it's medical grade silicone, I wouldn't trust it. Even my engagement ring is a lab diamond because I told my boyfriend at the time 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, I don't know. I told him that I wanted a lab diamond, and I had to insist and insist and insist until he finally understood that I was very dead serious about this. And this is before lab diamonds have been so trendy. Okay, like I've known I wanted this for a long time. You know, I understand the reasons that some people would want a blood diamond. People can do whatever they want. I don't want to support that industry, and I think it's just so corrupt overall. I hope that this rant can help somebody. Hopefully, you know, we can connect on some level with hopefully I can connect with someone on some level. I don't really know what to make of my channel because I have so many different interests that are vastly different from each other. I love animating, I love drawing, I love cooking, baking, I want to take up sewing soon at some point. I care so much about like natural health products, looking into some natural remedies for certain things, looking into natural cosmetics. Yeah, there's a lot of things I want to talk about, but I don't know. I don't know if I should just stick with one thing because I know that that's probably going to help me the most is by being consistent and sticking with one thing through and through. But yeah, I just care about the planet. If we take care of Gaia, which is the goddess of the earth, that's the name, Gaia. If we take care of Gaia, Gaia will take care of us. It's a symbiotic relationship. You know? Okay.